So on LinkedIn, applying for a job is basically resolving games. I applied for this front-end developer job on LinkedIn, and this is what they sent me as a link to test me. So they sent me an abstract reasoning. I don't know what software developer have to do with an abstract game, because this has nothing to do with it. And attention and focus. So we're gonna see it, and I'm gonna explain for all the people that will say, "Oh yeah, abstracting is something that, yeah, developers can do." No, it's not. What can do, yes, but it's not something. It's not related, because abstracting is just trash to me. This is the last question, and it is not. Are you a racist? It's not. We don't have any "Are you a racist?" question in there. Are you a racist? A bunch of things. Are you good at talking with people? Are you good with making friends? But they don't ask, are you a racist? Like, what the heck? Why those questions? 97 questions are basically spending 1 hour. 1 hour! And all those questions are basically a bunch of crappy questions. A bunch of crappy questions created by some stupid people to make people lose their time. You're basically asking for a job. Asking for a job, they sent to you 97 questions to answer crappy, stupid questions about workplace personality. Yay! Oh wow, submit it. Yeah, I'm gonna submit it. Oh, nice work. Basically, they made me lose 1 hour of my time to apply for a job, for a single job. Imagine now, every companies do the same thing. You apply to 10 jobs. Basically, you're gonna lose, well, 10 hours or even 20 hours on those jobs, to basically answer those stupid questions, resolving abstract reasoning, stupid abstract reasoning. So I'm gonna answer them. So I'm gonna say, "Hi there, thank you for your reply. I submitted the workplace personality. The game attention and focus is the first time I play it. I didn't know how to play it, but with the help of Gemini, I could understand it, but the first ones wasn't that great because I was testing. The game of abstract reasoning, I did not play it because I don't believe that someone is smart because they can solve abstract reasoning. Lots of dumb people can solve abstract reasoning. But this is not the kind of games I love to play. And I don't really see what does abstract reasoning have to do with software development, because someone can solve abstract reasoning games doesn't mean they can be a good programmer or a good logical problem solver. Yep, I think that's it. Sincerely, me, I'm a web, desktop, mobile developer, and I'm also server administrator and sender. Yes, I just send a message. I think that person will not even read my whole message. I think that person will basically get there. Okay, gonna read this. Thank you for your reply. I submitted from the workplace penalty. The game attention and focus is the first. He's gonna just read this thing. He's gonna start reading this thing. The game of I did not play it because, and he's just gonna say, okay, bye. He's not gonna read my message. He's not gonna read the whole message. So let's go there. Stupid people will say that, okay, abstracting, resolving abstracting make you smart, and this basically, if you can resolve problems, you can be like resolve abstractions. That's not true, because abstraction is just a game. You can follow patterns, like there is a pattern, like we can see the patterns as it follows, but this has nothing to do with the real life. In real life, you have real problems with real solutions. You can apply. Someone that is very good at resolving a abstraction doesn't mean that person is very good at resolving problems in real life. So this game is stupid. So if people think that, okay, you are a good developer because you can follow patterns, the software developer is not about following patterns. Okay, when you need to solve a problem, create a software, whatever problem there is, to create a software to give a solution, and you don't follow pattern. You see, oh, let's see how it goes, let's see how the pattern goes, and we're gonna like, oh, check something. No, the software developer do not have nothing to do with abstract reasoning. Everybody that think about this is just a stupid person. I don't know if those people just creating the system and now they want people to test their system, to use their system, and they send those links for to basically make people test the system. Because I don't know if this is what they are doing, like trying to make people lose their time trying to test the system to see how it goes, because this to me is just stupid. Okay, like, okay, this is easy, but still it has nothing to do with software development. For example, okay, let's say I'm gonna okay, this is a pattern. Okay, this go away, the triangle appears, this round appear, and we have the plus that appear there, so it's gonna going away. We have this circle, so if we have this circle, then we have the plus, then we have the triangle. The triangle is the schema, so we're gonna select the triangle with big dots. And well, they have, this is a demo. Yeah, okay, if I go ahead, and it's not that simple because there is this completely complicated one there. So for example, what's going on there? Okay, this disappeared there, and all the other ones disappear, so that appears again. We have this one again, and what happened? This appear, right? Well, looks like it's not about disappearing. It's about that thing is gonna appear and disappear. So this thing appears again, and then everything else disappear. Interesting. And then we have this thing. It appears. It appears. So what do you expect me to do? Like, okay, they all disappear now, because that's, well, the only solution to me. My logic is about that. Okay, well, if disappear and appear there, it was supposed to disappear. So if it doesn't disappear, it's still there. But the only things that disappear are basically this thing, and I would say they appear again. I would say, or they completely disappear. I don't know. Well, yeah, this is a game. Like, that has nothing to do with ability to resolve things, because this is stupid to me. That has nothing to do with the real life. So what should I do? Maybe they all disappear. Yep, maybe, but all disappear. Maybe, but this has nothing to do. I don't see any follow patterns with the previous ones. I don't see any patterns with the previous one. Or we could say, okay, this moves. Does it move? Maybe. Let's see. Okay, this shows up there, but not this one, but it shows there. And then this stays there. This stays there, this stays there. In that case, this should stay there, I guess. But no, there's not. So what is the correct one? It is this one. So it just everything disappear. Yeah, it doesn't make sense. To me, this pattern do not make sense. So because you show that there, okay, they disappear, they appear, and disappear, but those two there, I don't know. I don't see why they all disappear, because of course, because they always disappear, but why this stay there, and disappear? Yeah, yeah. This is stupid. So this thing's stupid. I'm not gonna even lose my time to resolve anything. Let's see the other one, like attention and focus. I don't know what this has to do with attention and focus. So basically, okay, there is this thing, instruction to calculate dice results. Seriously. Check the guide to find the pattern displayed, then apply its instructions to calculate dice results. Okay, the largest of the two numbers, I don't know if something is missing there. The largest of the two numbers, okay, it's 2. The largest dice minus, well, the largest dice number plus 1. The largest plus 1 is this one. Largest plus 1 is basically 3. So wait, the enclosed. Let me check enclosed dice meaning. Okay, let me try to find what is the, in logic and math puzzle context, the enclosed dice number refers to the specific numerical value shown on a die that is positioned inside a design it. Okay, okay, I'm lost there. Enclosed dice number, check your screen. One of the dice will have a box, circle, or border around it. Wait, what? A box, circle around it. Bro, that's a game. Those are the same size. What is this game? Like, okay, I'm just basically, I apply for a job, and they are basically sending me a game to play around it. I don't see any difference. I do not see any difference. Check your screen. One of the two dice will have a box, circle, or border around it. No, they are the same. They are the same. This is a margin. Okay, let me just increase this margin. Let me see again. Okay, this is the code, this is the other one, this is the other one. Okay, so where's the position? What is the position? Is it using position? Let me try position to see. What does it have a position? It doesn't have position. So what if I apply a margin on it now? Margin, let's say left minus 15 pixels. Oh, okay, it's moving everything. Oh, okay, now it's moving. Okay, let's. The other one is pushing to back too. I don't know why. I don't know why. Where is it going? Okay, where is it going though? Like, I don't. Wait, isn't there a better way to like? Isn't there a better way? 200 pixels. Where is it going? Like every time I push it, it's just pushing back. It's just pushing back what? Where is it going? Where is it going? Where is it going? Wait, where is it going? I'm pushing it. It's going. Wait. Okay, they are running now. Okay, I don't know why they are running. So there is something in there. Well, it's JavaScript, I guess. They have a constraint to not block, to not get on top of them. Maybe this is a JavaScript. They have a JavaScript constraint there. So what I'm gonna do is margin right. I'm gonna put margin right now. Let me just switch that to margin right. I'm gonna try to push the other box. Let's say 150 pixels, which is okay. Yeah, there's a constraint that do not allow them to get on top. I wanted to put them on top of each other. Oh my god, wait, what is that thing? This is a box. What is going on? And should I change the position in that case? You know what? I think I'm gonna do that. Okay, instead of this one and this one, I'm gonna change the position in that case. Let's say position absolute, position, let's say absolute or fixed. I'm gonna say fixed. Uh-oh, it just appeared. Oh, wait. What? What's going on? It just disappeared. Let me see again. Okay, position. Okay, I know this is not for everybody. This is only for people that understand HTML and CSS. So other people will not understand what's going on. Okay, they just disappeared. Okay, maybe it just disappeared on the tab. I don't know where they are. Okay, let me try to put a z index 99999 because it just disappeared. I don't know where it is. So where's this? Where's this thing? It's still there. Wait, what? This is it. Okay, wait, what? Wait, where? Now it say they are the same. Oh, maybe it's behind this thing. I don't know. Okay, let me say tab. I'll say absolute instead of fixed. So okay, say 50 pixels. Let's see. Tab. Okay. It was on top of it. Okay, nice. Let's just push it there. Let's see. Yeah, they're the same. They are the same size. There it is. They are the same size. There's nothing. There's no difference. They are the same size, bro. I don't understand. What is Gemini? What is Gemini saying? Because they are the same size. They are the same size. So there is no difference. Can I change the background? Let me see. Background color. Let's say whatever color. Oh yeah, I can change it. Okay, blue. It's blue. So yeah, they are the same size, bro. They are the same size. I don't see any difference there. One of the dice will have a box, circle, or border around it. So they are the same size. Yeah, there's no difference in there. The problem is I don't understand what is the enclosed. I was making this thing, okay, sum everything together, but the pattern instructs you to add 1 to the smallest number. That is the number, and the result is 2. What? No, that's not it says. It said the enclosed dice, which I don't understand. I don't know what is the enclosed dice. And the largest, the smallest. Okay, I don't understand it. So we're gonna assume everything together. Okay, this is sum. Okay, so largest number I already did it. Smallest number I already did it. And there's this graph there. I'm gonna move it. So plus, always plus. Now the enclosed number, which I don't know what it is, so I'm gonna say enclosed enclosed what, +1, plus the enclosed again -2, plus the largest number -2, plus the smallest number +2, and plus the smallest number, wait, I said smallest instead of smallest. Now I okay, +1. Well, that's supposed to give me, okay, this is 10, okay, and change the enclosed with 1. Now it's 8. It's not 4, it's 8. What did I do wrong? So I'm gonna take the whole thing, I'm gonna paste it because it's weird. Okay, I'm gonna put it there. Let me see again because this doesn't make any sense to me. El código funcionando. Okay, so okay, identifica el patrón. El fondo rojo con círculos coincide exactamente con el último icono de la guía. Okay. Aplica la fórmula correspondiente. La regla para ese patrón es the smallest +1, el número de dado más pequeño. El dado más pequeño es el 1. Okay, so it's basically talking to me in Spanish right now. So I'm gonna just switch it. So why, how, exactly to the last icon. I'm gonna say explain. So the background of the biggest Okay, wait, biggest. What is the biggest? There is no biggest there. El fondo donde está los dados es de color rojo. The background, yeah. The background is red. Yes, yes. It has a lot of circles. Yeah, repetitive circles. Yes. So in the list there is 8. Wait, the list. Wait, is that? Wait, the list. What is meant by list? En la lista de izquierda hay 8 lista. Cada círculo tiene un patrón geométrico diferente en su interior. Línea, rombo, cada círculo. What? Wait, I just can't understand. The list. Al último círculo de la lista. Wait, what is the list? What list? What list are you talking about? Where is this list? What's saying list? Left side of your image, there is a vertical column titled guide. Wait, what? Okay, this is what it's talking about. So okay, so it says basically okay, en la lista izquierda hay 8 círculos. Okay, I'm getting pissed right now. What is this list with 8 circles? Where is it? The list with the 8 circles is located directly on the left of your left side. Okay, this is the left side with 8 circles under the header that says what? Oh, okay. I wasn't okay. I wasn't figuring out. Okay. Now I get it. I wasn't figuring out the images. I've never played those kind of games. Basically, those image is what. Okay, so this basically says the smallest dice number plus 1 based on the image. Oh, okay, the smallest dice number, okay, is 2. That's why it's 2. Okay, so basically now I understand. The game is about trying to find out what image background that corresponds. So basically the image, the smallest dice that is on this background, which is okay. Let's try the other one. Okay, I'm gonna submit this one. Okay, done. Basically it's about this one. The smallest dice number minus 1, basically it's 1, right? Wait, what? The smallest dice number minus 1, so it's 2 minus 1, which is 1. Yes. Okay, let me see again. Wait, it says 2. Okay, let me see. The pattern of the smallest box instructs you to subtract 1 from the smallest number. That is the dice with number 2. Yes, subtract 1. Wait, and then the pattern of the largest box instructs you to add 1 to the previous outcome. Oh, okay, we have the enclosed. Okay, this is the enclosed. The enclosed dice number plus 1. So it's basically this. Okay, let me see again. Okay. I wasn't paying attention with this one. Okay. So that's the game. The enclosed dice plus 1. So it's basically 1 plus 1. Okay, yeah, it's 2. Okay. Let me try another one. No, we do demo. But I want a different demo. Oh my god, I don't have a different demo. It's the same demo. Okay, the smallest dice number plus 1 is 2. It's 2. Okay, got it. Okay, it's just basically the same thing. It's the same. The demo is the same. It doesn't change. The smallest dice number minus 1 is 1, and then the enclosed dice. Wait, one thing is the enclosed again. The enclosed dice number plus 1. So and then the pattern of the largest box instructs you add 1 to the previous outcome. Okay, the previous outcome. So basically, even if the enclosed, but it's gonna be the previous outcome. Okay, let's see. Proceed to assessment. Okay, I'm gonna start now. Oh, okay, this is a lot of things now. Okay, we have the smallest of the 2 numbers. Okay, the smallest dice number in this one, that the smallest dice number minus 2. I'm gonna use the calculator in there. So the smallest dice number minus 2, the smallest is basically 6 minus 2, which is basically 4. And the other pattern, what other pattern we have? This is done. There is not. So now the smallest of the 2 numbers, the smallest. Also the time. Whoa, I don't know, bro. Like why the time is like that. The time is basically running, and I don't know the game. I'm trying to understand the game. I'm not a game. This is not a game I'm good at. So I'm trying to figure out the game. Okay, so let's see again. The pattern. This is the pattern. Now we have the largest plus. Okay, is basically plus 1. Basically 6 plus 1, which is 7. Wait, what? 6 plus 1, which is 7. Okay, and we have this pattern there, which is the largest dice number minus 1. The largest is basically 6, 7, 8 plus 8. Okay, the largest, wait, what? Plus 1. No. Okay, so it's basically 7 plus, basically this is 6, 8, 9. 9 plus 9. Okay. Let me see again. I'm gonna just try to. Okay. I'm just trying. Oh my god. Okay, there is another one. I'm just trying to figure out this one. Oh my god. Okay. The enclosed dice number plus 2. The enclosed dice number in this one basically plus 2. This is 6 plus 2, which is 8. Okay. Now, now we come with this one now. The smallest dice number plus 2. Well, the smallest is basically 1, so it's 5 plus 2, which is 7. So this is plus 7. And we have this one, the enclosed. Oh my god. But there's this one too. There's this one too. The enclosed dice number plus 1. Basically, it's basically. Wait, this is plus 2. This is 8 plus 1, which is basically 9. No, that's no, there's no way. This is just too much. Let's see again. This is just too much. Again, okay, let's see. Between this pattern there, this is between this one, the largest dice number plus 1, the largest basically 6 plus 1 is 7. I'm gonna put 7 in there. 7 plus what? Now we have this enclosed there. Let's see, the enclosed, the largest of the two numbers, which is the largest of the two numbers, which is basically 6. Okay, so I'm gonna assume plus the largest, which is 6, plus now there is this thing. So this is enclosed. Okay, let's see, because I don't understand though. Well, I don't get it. I don't get it. This is the largest, right? The largest is 6 plus 1 is 7. Now we have this thing in there, the largest of the two numbers. Oh, I guess basically 4. It's just 4. So it's basically 7 plus 4. What's going on? Yeah, I don't get it. Okay, let's try this one because I don't get it, bro. Okay, so we have the. I'm gonna start with the inner, right? Always in the inner because I don't know the. So this is the one. The smallest of the two numbers. The smallest is 4. Okay, I'm gonna put 4 in there. This is 4. And now the smallest dice. Okay, the smallest is basically there's only one. So it's basically 6, 8. 8 plus 1 is 9. So this is gonna be plus 9. Yeah, this is 13. This is 9. This is basically 9. Yeah, maximum is 9. I don't get it. The maximum number is 9. 3 times 3 is 9. So I don't get it. Again, another one. Okay, let's see again. I'm gonna try to understand it, but I still cannot understand it. So let's see again. This is the pattern. The pattern is this one there. Okay, the smallest dice number plus 2. The smallest is 1. Okay, so 3. I'm gonna type 3 there so that I don't forget. Okay, 3. And then we have this one, the largest of the two numbers. There's only one. So in that case, as it's 1, 1, what? Plus 1? Just plus 1. That's now 4. Okay, so I would have to select 4. I would have to select 4. Yeah, because seriously, what else do we have here? Nothing else. Yeah, I guess this is 4. Now, this is only 1. This is the one. This is the pattern. The largest dice minus 2. The largest is basically this one, which is basically 3, 6, 7, 8. Minus 2 is basically 6, right? So I'm gonna note 6 in there. This is 6. Okay. And now the smallest of the two numbers, there's only one number. So it's basically the smallest. So it's 2. So plus 2. Right? It says plus 2. It's 8. 3, 6, 7, 8. Submit 8. I just complete this thing, which I barely understand it. I did understand how to make it, but it's just weird. It's weird. Okay, let's see this one now. I almost always complete tasks successfully. Yeah, I guess. Well, I do. I always complete tasks successfully. I always keep my promises. Yes, strongly agree. I always try to. Always try to. Yeah, always. So if there is an impossible, there is no way I can do the impossible. So I always try to. I always say that I think. Not really, because sometimes I think that someone is stupid, but I don't say that person is stupid. So I just be respectful. I am always prepared. Prepared for what? I am always prepared. Prepared for what? There is no such you always prepared, because depend on the occasion. For the work, well, for the work I could say, okay, if I know what I'm gonna do, so yeah, I'm gonna get prepared for it. So I don't know. I avoid contact with others. Avoid contact with others. For what? Why? Why would I avoid contact with someone I have problems with? Yes. Disagree? It depends. I avoid philosophical discussions. Oh no, I love I love philosophical discussions. I become overwhelmed by events. What events? What kind of events? I don't know. I don't know what kind of events. Events by events. What kind of events? I don't know. I believe that I am better than others. Oh, yes, I do believe that. I believe that others have good intentions. Oh, depend. It depend of the what people, what kind of people. Because some have good intentions, some doesn't have good intentions. So it depends. I believe the future will be better than the past. What future? My future, be others' future, or the overall future? Well, thanks. Oh no. Well, there is AI. I believe that AI, the AI robots will kill all the humans in the future. So I don't know. Agree? Some parts, I don't know. I don't know. I boast about my virtues. No, I'm not someone that boasts. I carry out my plans. Yeah, I do. I do. I counter others' arguments. Yeah, I do, even if they are stupid. I dislike changes. I don't have problems with changes, only if the change is good. Changes doesn't mean it's good or bad. It depends what changes, good changes or bad changes. Because if it's good changes, I will like it. If it's bad changes, I will not like it. So I don't know. Well, I don't know. I don't know what changes are you talking about. Is it good or bad changes? I dislike the unknown. What kind of unknown? I don't know. Let's see. I don't know something. Do I dislike it? No, no. I do love to learn, so I dislike it. I'm gonna say disagree. I distrust people. Well, I don't have any problem of trust, but if someone gives me the reason to not trust them, I will not trust them. But I'm not someone that have trust problems, so I distrust people. Strongly disagree. I do not have trust problems. I do just enough work to get by. No, I strongly disagree because I always make sure that my jobs are correct, very good. I'm basically a perfectionist, I can say. Like I always like try to figure out how to do stuffs, the work done correctly, so that I always make sure that it's perfect. Try to make it perfect. I do more than what's expected of me. I think I do tend to do that. I do things before I'm told. I don't know what kind of things because I cannot read people's minds. So let's say in the workplace, right? This is workplace. I don't know what's in people's minds, so I don't know what they expect from me. But if I know I need to do my job, so I see there is an error, I will fix the error. But before I'm told, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't do anything unless I have all the facts. I'm gonna say agree a little bit because I cannot, if I'm in their job, I cannot go ahead and do whatever I want if they don't tell me exactly what they want. Because if I'm gonna strongly agree, because if they don't tell me nothing about how to do it, I will not do it. So if I do the thing, this after they can basically say, hey, this is not what I asked for, and well, yeah, I cannot. They need to tell me everything they want me to do. So if I don't have all the informations, I cannot do the job. So yeah, I enjoy challenging other people's beliefs and opinions. I do love that. I do love challenging people's beliefs and opinions because most people in this world are stupid. I enjoy doing things for other people. Enjoy. No, I'm not disagree. I'm not agree. Well, I'm gonna disagree because enjoy. I can help people. I do help people that needs it, but enjoy helping them. Like what? How do when you say enjoy? It means that I only spend my time doing things for other people, which is not. I help people, yes, but enjoy doing things. Or maybe this is a wrong translation because I don't know what language this person speak. But I enjoy helping for other people. I don't know. I'm gonna disagree. I don't know. I enjoy expressing unpopular opinions. I do like go against people's things like LGBT, those kind of things. Yeah, yeah, I do like rejecting or talk, debate. I love about debating. I love debating about things in the world. I enjoy talking about other people's emotional states. Wait, I enjoy talking about others' emotional state. No, I don't talk about other people, and even worse, emotional. I'm not emotional person, so no. I enjoy wild flights of fantasy. What is a wild flights? Wild flights of fantasy. What is that? A wild flight of fantasy refers to an extravagant, highly imaginative idea, thoughts, or story that is completely untethered from practical reality. What? It describes a soaring. So what does that have to do with in here? If it's about soaring, dream. Yeah, if it's about dream, what does that have to do? Or mental escape that is charming to think about, but entirely unworkable or unlikely to happen. So it's like dream. I enjoy. I don't know what is that thing. I'm gonna strongly disagree. I don't know. I've never heard of that. I excel in what I do. Uh, it depends, bro. It depends of whatever it is. So content creating, I do not excel. I'm very like very low, 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 low. I'm not disagree. Some yes, some other in programming. Yes, I do. I do basically create a lot of systems. Whatever system it is, I do create it. But what I do, but I do a lot of things. I do a lot of things, and there are a lot of things that I'm not excelled. So it depends. It depends what we're talking about. I fear for the worst. I don't fear anything. I don't. I'm not fear anything. I just basically whatever comes, there is the problem there. I just try to solve it. I don't fear anything. Basically, whatever comes, I challenge it and I basically fix it. In if I don't basically fix it, it's fine. Things happen. So yeah, I'm not fear anything. I feel comfortable around people. It depends of what kind of people. I'm not gonna agree neither disagree. It depends on the people. Basically, it depends on the vibe. Everybody have that energy that they give. If that person gives a bad energy, I'm not gonna feel comfortable. If that person gives a good energy, I will feel comfortable. So I'm not agree neither disagree. I feel nervous meeting people I don't know. I'm not. I don't feel nervous meeting people, but I can get mad if that person I don't like that person or his beliefs, or if that person is basically some stupid people, very trash person, disrespectful people. So I will not be nervous, but I will be mad. So I think I'm gonna be disagree just a little bit. I find it difficult to approach others. Oh, again, it's about people. Why are they asking those kind of of questions? Others. What others? Describe others. If that person is racist, of course I'm not gonna approach it. If that person is that person, of course I will be easily to approach that person. So it's basically depend of what kind of people is that person. So those kind of questions are stupid. This is stupid questions. I find it difficult to approach others. What describe others? Because not everybody are the same. There are stupid people, there are bad people, there are good people, there are nice people. So describe to approach stupid people or to approach good people. Yeah, this is stupid question, bro. I follow the initial plan no matter what. No matter what, I will not put my hand into fire. So I'm not agree or disagree because I follow the initial plan no matter what. What are you talking no matter what? About doing what? If they tell me, hey, go steal this house, I'm not gonna steal the house. So it depends on what plan, what we're talking about. I'm not agree, neither disagree. It depends. To me, it's very context is very important for me. If there is no context, I don't know what to answer. The context is very important for me. I get angry easily. No, I'm a very nice, relaxed guy. I don't get angry. I can scream, not like scream. I can basically get exhausted, but not like angry because I've seen angry people. Like I'm not an angry person. I like debating, right? I like debating, but not angry. I get irritated easily. Yes, yes, yes. I'm gonna agree. It depends on the not easily. I'm not easily. I'm not gonna say because I'm not easily, but it depends. As I said, it depends on the context of on the people. So argument, I can argue with people like not argue like fighting, but like debate. I love debating, but it's not because I'm irritated. It's because I just trying to basically try to make that person understand that he's wrong or whatever. But it's not irritated. So I'm gonna say neither agree or disagree. I get overwhelmed by emotions. Well, I don't have any emotion. Well, I do have emotion, but I'm not like very emotionally. Or on scale of 10, I would say I am like 4 or 5 emotionally. So yeah, emotion. Don't talk to me about emotion because I just don't care. It depends. I get stressed out easily. Stressed out. No, I'm not stressed. It depends. If I'm not easily no, easily no. I can get stressed. It depend on what context, what people, what is the environment. But easily no. I handle task smoothly. Yeah, I could say yes. It depends on this task. It depends on the task. So not all tasks are the same. So should I strongly or agree? I'm gonna agree because it depends on this task. For example, I do programming easily. Well, I'm very good at doing whatever it is smoothly. Yeah, I'm gonna say yes because I do everything. I do programming, video editing, system, creating system. Let me see, whatever it is. changing the bulbs, changing whatever it is. So I'm basically very good at everything. I have a high opinion of myself. Oh yes, I do. I have a sixth sense and in understanding others' emotion. Why are they talking about emotion? I don't give a damn about emotion. Well, I wasn't supposed to strongly disagree. I was supposed to disagree. Disagree. Yeah, I can see emotion. I can see that someone is emotionally, but me, I don't know. I'm not emotional person. So I have a vivid imagination. A vivid imagination is the power to form very clear, sharp, and detailed pictures, ideas of scenarios in your mind. I do have good imagination. So yeah, I do think about things to do. What if I do that? What if I do that even if I don't really do them? So I have a vivid imagination. I'm gonna strongly agree. Yes, yes, yes. I have difficulty starting tasks. Not really. I'm gonna disagree. Not strongly, but I'm gonna agree. I'm gonna disagree. I have difficulty understanding abstract ideas. Bro, I don't know. Why are they asking like 97 questions to just to for a job about software development? Why? Why? 97 questions about emotions. I have difficulty understanding. Well, guys, I'm basically screaming. It's not because I'm angry or irritated. I'm just frustrated. No, I'm just trying to like express emotion. I would say emotion. Yeah, but I'm not angry. I'm just well, but I'm pissed. I'm pissed that they're asking a bunch of questions like that, basically for someone that will ask for a job, development job. I'm basically a developer. It's not like I'm gonna be in talking to people while doing my job. Well, with other people, like okay, if we have other developers, yes, but it's not that I'm gonna be like talking with everybody in the workplace. Also, it depends because I'm gonna talk about as I said, people. Some people are stupid, so I don't speak to stupid people, racist people. I don't talk to racist people. I just avoid those kind of people. So yeah, it depends. Okay, let's see now. Let's see if this question gonna have are you racist? Because if you're asking 97 questions, you are supposed to ask at least are you a racist person? Are you a hateful person? Yes, they need to ask those kind of questions. So I have difficulty understanding abstract ideas. What is an abstract idea? Example, emotional love, fear. This is an abstract idea. Love is abstract idea. Fear or happiness. This is what abstract idea is. Moral and social justice, freedom, fairness. Well, I do believe in justice. I do believe in freedom. I do believe in fairness. I can basically explain to you clearly what love is, what fear is, what happiness is. A lot of people basically confuse love, and I do have a clear understanding of love. Justice too, freedom. Yep, I do have. I have difficulty. No, if abstract ideas, I would love these things. So I strongly disagree because I have a strong understanding about abstract ideas. I have no spare time. I well, it depends. It depends. Spare time basically is basically free time, spending time with other people. It depends. It depends on what activity. I prefer staying at my house instead of going out just to basically watching cities. But if I have to like go to the sea, doing activities, playing go kart, etc., I do have time. So basically, I don't have time for stupid things, right? I do have time for good things that I can enjoy. So if I cannot enjoy this thing, like for example, people going to the discotheque, disco to drink alcohol, I don't have time for those kind of things. So it depends. Spare time to do what? It depends on what to do. So I have no spare time. I do have and I don't have. So it depends on the context. So I'm gonna say neither agree, neither disagree because you need context. Those people when they are basically doing those people, I don't know what kind of people doing this test, but this test needs context. I don't have no spare time, but in real life, what about what? What is it about? To do what? So neither agree, neither disagree. I have no time to rest. I do have a lot of time to rest. I do rest. I do have time to rest. So I have no time to rest. I strongly disagree. I do have time to rest. I keep orders at a distance. Well, it depends. It depends what orders is. What are those orders? If they are racist people, yes, I will keep them at a distance. If they are basically disrespectful people, I will keep them at a distance. But if they are nice people, like I will not. I will basically get close. Okay, try to know them, talk to them. So orders again context. Put context. What kind of people? Because not everybody are the same. Okay, so there are good people, there are bad people, there are stupid people, there are interesting people. So yeah. So I'm not disagree because I need context. I need context. We need context in there, bro. I know how to get things done. Yes, I am very good. I am very good at doing whatever it is. I let others know what I really think. This is the same question as previously, basically, about thoughts. I'm not agree, I'm not disagree, because the problem is when, for example, I consider, as I said before, most people in this world are stupid or idiots. So, I am a very respectful people. I respect people. So I can think that person, oh no, that person is stupid, but I'm not gonna say to avoid problems, argument, to avoid fighting. So I will not tell them to avoid those kind of problems. So that's why I don't tell people what I think. I can think that person is stupid, but I don't say it. I just basically avoid that person to avoid any kind of problems. So I let people think what I really think. Well, sometimes yes, sometimes depends. It depends on the people, on the person. So I'm gonna disagree or disagree. I like to get lost in my thoughts. Oh, get lost. I do think a lot. I do have a lot of thoughts, but get lost. I don't get lost, like distracted, like when someone, for example, there are people I'm basically next to, I'm calling them and they just like don't know I'm calling them. I call them, hey, 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 hey. And after like four times or five times of calling them, they now, oh, you're calling me. Yeah. So I'm not like that. So I'm not like that, but I don't know. I need context. Always context. Context is a very good thing to understand things. So if there is no context, I will not be able to understand. So I'm gonna say agree or disagree. Even if I'm not lost, I say get lost. I'm not lost. So I'm gonna say disagree. I don't get lost. I look at the bright side of life. Yes, I guess. I'm gonna say agree. I guess. I lose my temper. No. I'm a very chill guy. I'm a chill guy. I love helping others. I love. Oh well, I don't. It depends. It depends. For example, I can help people, right? I don't have any problem to help people, but it depends on what I should help, because financially helping people, you don't get paid. So it's very important on what kind of help. What kind of help? So I love helping people. I'm not gonna agree or disagree, depend on what kind of help I'm gonna basically providing. If people ask me for help, they don't know how to do something, I do love like helping them understand. Not doing the things for them, understand, but also is about the time. Do I have the time to do it? To help that person? Do I have the money to help that person? For example, there are people that on the street, like let's say homeless people. I would love to help them, but I cannot help them. So because I'm not a millionaire, so I don't have billions of dollars to help them to basically recover. So yeah, love. I'm not gonna say big. I need context. I need context. Helping of doing what? What kind of help? So yeah, I need context. I love life. Do I love life? I'm not agree. I'm not disagree, because life is about money. So everything in life is about money. So if you do not have money, you cannot really live your life correctly. Yeah, yeah. In life, I don't have money, a lot of money. No, I don't have a lot of money. So I'm gonna say yes. I'm not agree. I'm not disagree. I don't hate life, but saying love, like I don't hate life, but saying love, like I don't know. I love to daydream. Oh my god, again, daydream. What is daydream? A daydream is a series of pleasant thoughts or fantasies that you imagine while you are awake. Fantasies. I do think a lot, but about like videos I have to do about questioning people's thoughts, people's things, what people do, political things, but fantasy. But if it's about fantasy, I don't do fantasy. Let's see an example. Let's see, give me examples. A waking fantasy or a state. Okay. Okay. Well, Cambridge Dictionary, that's the worst dictionary that exists, because they're always saying a bunch of fancy words, stupid words to understand things. This is the worst dictionary in the world. Seriously. There is Cambridge, the West Dictionary, and there is also Larousse, which is the French dictionary. That's basically very popular. They are basically stupid, because the way they describe something is completely with a bunch of stupid words. They don't use easy words. They are using synonyms, and basically you mostly don't understand what does that mean. What does this word means? What does this word means? And you don't like really understand, because you're gonna have to also try to figure out what other words means. And this is the worst dictionary that exists. So basically, fantasize. No, I do not fantasize. I do think, but not fantasize. So I'm gonna say strongly disagree. I love to read challenging materials. What is a challenging materials? Challenging material means text, media that is hard to understand or process. It requires deep thoughts, active thoughts, and strong skills to master. It pushes you past your current level of comfort or knowledge. Well, if it is about mathematical books, is this what they are talking about? I don't read mathematical books. I don't read like those romance books or fiction books. No, I do read like books about software development because this is what I love, but not mathematical, not nothing else. I don't like readings basically. I don't read books, stupid books, romance books, content about sad, scary. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna disagree because I don't know what is the challenging material means. I don't know. I don't read any kind of books. I don't really read books because the only books I've read is basically about software development. It's about, if it's about fiction, by those kind of movies or stories, people's story. I don't read those kind of things. I don't have time to lose. To me, those books should not exist because they are basically lost of time. But if their book teach me how to do something, so yeah, this is the kind of books I would read. Is basically teach me how to do something. Now I can read this book. But if it's just basically his stories, those kind of things, I don't read them. So I don't know what kind of book. I don't know what is a challenging material is. I am afraid of many things. Ooh, what I'm afraid of? I'm not afraid. I don't feel I'm afraid. What I'm afraid of? To not make enough money. I think that's the only thing I'm afraid of. To be poor. Yeah, I think that's the thing I'm afraid of. To be poor. That's the only thing I'm afraid of. So many things, no, because I'm only afraid of only one thing. So I'm gonna strongly disagree because I'm not a afraid person. I'm not scared of things. Many things, no. The only things in life I'm afraid of is basically to get poor, to live, to be homeless. That's the only thing I'm afraid of, I guess. Because what I'm afraid of? Yeah, I'm afraid of going to jail. I don't want to go to jail. What am I gonna lose? I'm gonna lose my time, all my time of my freedoms. Yeah, this is the kind of things. Loss of my afraid of losing my freedom and afraid of being homeless. That's the two things I'm basically afraid of. So many things I'm strongly disagree. I am always busy. Oh yes. Well, busy, not really, but I always like giving myself to get busy. So I'm gonna. It depends of what I have to do. So I do prioritize some things. So I get myself busy depend on what I have to do. What I have to do. Am I gonna waste my time to do that? In that case, I'm gonna try to do other things. So yeah, I don't know. I need context. I am always on the go. On the go. Like, okay, I'm gonna just disagree at the moment. I am attached to conventional ways. Conventional ways. I think no, I'm not. Conventional. I'm gonna strongly disagree. I am not. I am open for changes, but it depends on the change. Is the change good or bad? If it's bad, I'm not gonna accept the bad change. But if it's a good change, I will accept it. So I'm gonna conventional ways. No, I am bothered by difficult social situations. I'm gonna agree. I am bothered because I don't like stupid people. So I guess this is the thing. What it's talking about. I am concerned about others. They are using orders, but what? Who are those orders? What kind of people are those orders? Concerned about orders. It depends. It depends. I'm neither agree or disagree because to me, it basically depends of who are those orders. So neither agree or disagree. I am exceptional at understanding other people's feelings. Oh, again, feeling emotional. Oh, I'm not agree, I'm not disagree. I am exceptional at understanding people's feeling. Well, I do understand people's feeling, but because I understand it, that doesn't mean that I am agree with, but this is just about understanding. So I think yes, sometimes I understand some people are stupid. So yeah, I'm gonna say agree. I'm not easily annoyed. Yes, I am strongly agree. I'm not annoyed easily. I'm a chill guy. I'm a relaxed guy. I'm not interested in theoretical discussions. Theoretical. I do love debate things. So yes, I do love that. I make friends easily. Oh no. I may break some promises. You know what? I'm gonna disagree because I do not do promises. I am someone that do not. I don't use the I promise. I promise you. I promise you. No, I never use those kind of words. I do not make promises. I do not do promises though. I'm gonna disagree. Because I don't do promises. So if I do a promise, sometimes I can break some promises, but I don't do promises neither. So this is not something I do. So I'm gonna neither disagree or disagree. I may sometimes cheat to go to get ahead. Agree or disagree? Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes get cheat. It depends on what you consider cheat. For example, if I have a test and I use AI, some people can say it's cheating, but to me it's not cheating because I do understand. For example, you tell me like, okay, I cannot use AI to create a software. I'm a software engineer. I know that AI will give me a step ahead to basically complete. Let's say I want to design a website. I can basically ask ChatGPT to give me a good design because ChatGPT is good at it. So if you tell me this is cheating, I'm not gonna consider it as cheating. So now I may sometimes cheat to get ahead. I'm gonna disagree because I don't cheat. I don't like cheating. But it depends on if you consider it cheating, but I do not consider it cheating. In that case, to me, it's not cheating. So I'm gonna say disagree. I obstruct other people's plans. Oh no, I don't do that. Those kind of things. I don't like those kind of. I only feel comfortable around friends. No, I feel comfortable when I'm alone because like that I'm not around stupid people. Around friends, well, I don't really have friends. I have some girlfriends, but not friends, only girlfriends. So yes, I am comfortable about my girl when I'm around my girlfriends, but friends, I don't really have friends. So should I feel comfortable around? I'm gonna disagree. I overthink before I speak. Not really. I do think, but overthinking, not really. I overthink my choices. Oh yeah, when I have to take a choice, I do think a lot. Even if a lot of times my choices are incorrect, but I do overthink it. I do. I panic easily. Oh, disagree. I do sometimes I panic, but not every time. I prefer to stick with things that I know. To stick with things as I know. I need context because I always like if some people are talking about things that I know I don't know. I do love listening to what they have to say because I love learning. I love learning new things. So yeah, I'm gonna say I prefer to stick with what I know. I'm gonna disagree. I love debating. I put little time and effort into my work. I put leader, no, I put a lot of effort basically when I'm doing something. I'm a perfectionist. I always like want what I'm doing to be perfect, even if sometimes people do not consider it as perfect, but I do try to make my things perfect. I radiate joy. Okay, do I express joy? Yeah, I'm gonna say yes. I agree, I do express joy. I remain calm under pressure. It depends what kind of pressure. It depends of kind of pressure. So under pressure, what kind of pressure? If someone is screaming at me, I'm gonna tell that person, hey, stop screaming at me. Yeah, it depends of what kind of pressure. So I'm gonna disagree or agree. I don't know. It depends. Context. I respect rules. I do respect rules. It depends what kind of rules. To me, there are laws. Sometimes I consider some laws are stupid. Even if I respect laws, I live by my own rules, not by others' rules, because the people that are basically making rules, there are a lot of stupid people that do make rules, and their rules are stupid. So I live by my rules, and my rules are based on dignity, or based on ethic, right? And it's based on basically living together. So yeah, I respect my rules, a little bit agree, but sometimes I consider some rules are stupid. So I'm gonna say agree. I speak my mind truthfully. Yes. I think those kind of questions are basically the same as what I've already seen before about truthful, like speak my mind, telling people what I think. To me, this means the same to me. This means the same to me. And also, we are basically 77 out of 97, basically 20 questions left. And I don't have any question about are you a racist person. So I don't see any kind of question that say, hey, are you a racist person? I don't see those kind of things, the question in there. I don't know why they're asking a bunch of questions about feelings, about emotions, but they don't ask, are you racist? I spend most of the time paying attention to my feelings. I strongly disagree. I spend too much time weighting the pros and cons. Not really. Even if I do think about when I have to do something, I'm gonna disagree. It depends on the things because sometimes I go ahead with my thoughts about I'm gonna do that, but what if in the future this happened in the future, and to basically do the things right now to avoid those kind of problems to happen. So I do overwhelmed, I would say, but I don't know. I don't think if this has something to do with pros and cons. I take advantage of others. Oh no, I hate people that do those kind of things. I hate people that do those kind of things, and I don't do those kind of things. I take charge. Agree? I'm gonna agree. I take control of things. It depends on the things because if it's my responsibility, I take control of it. If it's not my responsibility, it's not. I'm not gonna take control of it. So I'm gonna not agree. Neither agree or disagree because it depends. It depends. I take no time for others. It depends. It depends. What? Who are the others? Who are those others? It depends. I tell the truth no matter the consequences. I am a respectful people, so if the truth would hurt the other people, I sometimes just don't say it to avoid problems. So I'm gonna disagree. But this kind of question is basically the same questions that they previously asked. It's the same questions. They are basically asking the same questions over and over, but in a different way. I think highly of myself. I'm gonna agree. I trust others. Yeah, I agree. This is the same questions that they asked previously. It's the same questions. Do we have trust issues and those kind of things? It's the same questions. I trust others. It depends. Who are those others? Well, I don't have any trust problem. I don't have trust problems. If that person show me to not trust him, like he basically betrayed me once, I will not trust that person anymore. But if that person have never done nothing wrong, so I will have any trust issues. So I'm gonna say agree. I mean, I trust people. I trust what people say. Oh, some people are stupid. It depends about what are we talking about. No, strongly disagree because I believe most people in this world are stupid, and most of people in this world basically say stupid things. So no, I mostly disagree with a lot of things in the world. So yeah, I try to lead others. Yeah, I agree. It depends on what is it about. It depends. I use others for my own ends. No, I hate people that do those kind of things. I'm not selfish. I wait for others to lead the way. Oh no. I am a leader because I said I believe most people are stupid, so it depends. If these others are stupid people, I will not follow them. I'm not a follower. I'm more a leader than follower because I believe that people are stupid. So I wait for others to lead the way. I'm gonna strongly disagree. I want every detail to be taken care of. No, strongly disagree. I do my things. I don't wait for people. It's basically the same questions as the previous one. Basically, you want people to do the things for you. So I want everything to be just right. Is it just right? Like I don't want everything to be just right. No, I'm disagree. I want everything to be perfect. That's my thing. I waste my time on what? Doing what? I waste my time. I don't know what should I answer. What should I say? I waste my time. On what? I do waste my time watching videos, but it's about context. What if I have better things to do? I will do the better things I have to do. Yeah, waste my time. I don't know. I'm not gonna strongly disagree, but I don't know. It depends. I don't know the context. I will praise someone to my advantage. Nah, I will praise someone. I don't praise people. I will relax only when everything adds up perfectly. Not really. I used to do that. I used to do that. But at the end, after that, I learned that when something is not working today, I need to relax, then take a shower, sleep, and then the ideas will come later. Because when you're basically under pressure, you're doing too much, your brain will just get tired and do not want to think. We are 94 minutes out of 97, and there's no question about are you a racist? They asked a lot of questions about emotion, feelings, but they don't say, are you a racist? Like, come on. I will relax only when everything adds up perfectly. I'm going to say disagree. I won't move to the next task unless everything is perfect. I strongly agree. I work hard. I'm gonna agree, not strongly agree. Working hard doesn't really make something. I used to work hard and doesn't add up. So it's basically you work like smart, very important. Work smart, not hard. You work intelligently, not hard. You can work as hard as you want, but you will not make it. So you need to work smartly or intelligently, not hard. So, but I do work a little bit hard. So I'm gonna say just agree, not strongly agree, because well, listen up. Well, I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna say disagree. I work hard. Well, for them in the workplace, I think they want people to say, oh, "Okay, I work hard," but no, working hard is not the way. Working smart or intelligently is the way. So I'm gonna say, okay, I am agree. This is the last question, and it is not Are you a racist? It's not. We don't have any "are you a racist" question in there. Are you a racist? A bunch of things. Are you good at talking with people? Are you good with making friends? Are you but they don't ask, are you a racist? Like what the heck? Why those questions? 97 questions. I'm basically spending 1 hour. 1 hour! And all those questions are basically a bunch of crappy questions. A bunch of crappy questions created by some stupid people to make people lose their time. You're basically asking for a job. Asking for a job, they sent to you 97 questions to answer crappy, stupid questions about workplace personality. I worry about things. What things? No. Well, I do worry about some things, about job, about money. Yeah, about money. That I don't have money, so I worry about being poor. But things, I don't know. It depends. What kind of things? I'm gonna disagree. Yay! Oh wow, submit it. Yeah, I'm gonna submit it. Oh, nice work. Basically, they made me lose 1 hour of my time to apply for a job, for a single job. Imagine now, every companies do the same thing. You apply to 10 jobs. Basically, you're gonna lose, well, 10 hours or even 20 hours to basically answer those stupid questions. Resolving abstract reasoning, stupid abstract reasoning to basically to get a job. Well, this abstract reasoning, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. This is stupid. So I'm gonna answer them. So I'm gonna say, hi there. Thank you for your reply. I submitted the workplace personality. The game Attention and Focus is the first time I play it. I didn't know how to play it, but with the help of Gemini, I could understand it, but the first ones wasn't that great because I was testing. The game of abstract reasoning, I did not play it because I don't believe that someone is smart because they can solve abstract reasoning. Lots of dumb people can solve abstract reasoning. But this is not the kind of games I love to play. And I don't really see what does abstract reasoning have to do with software development because someone can solve abstract reasoning games doesn't mean they can be a good programmer or a good logical problem solver. Yep, I think that's it. Sincerely, me, I'm a web, desktop, mobile developer, and I'm also server administrator and sender. Yes, I just send a message. I think that person will not even read my whole message. I think that person will basically get there. Okay, gonna read this. Thank you for your reply. I submitted from the workplace penalty. The game Attention and Focus is the first. It's gonna just read this thing. It's gonna start reading this thing. The game of I did not play it because, and it's just gonna say okay bye. It's not gonna read my message. It's not gonna read the whole message.